Well, welcome back to the channel, Old Cars New Van. Well, good morning. It is Easter Monday, April the 6th, although you'll see this video probably a little later than that. And we thought we'd pop down to the Great British Car Journey for its Easter Monday meet. Cracking weather, and it's an absolute stormer of a turnout. Let's see what we can find. We've got a fellow YouTuber with his delicious Volvo 240 SE. It's the posh one. My goodness. Maya looks very comfortable in there. She's settled in. There is a lot of room down here. There is something missing.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
But what a fantastic engine bay to work on. I mean, look at the room that you have. And behold the blue. Oh yes, the blue velour. Oh, it's lovely. So I said earlier, it's a cracking turnout, probably helped by the weather. Lovely little Fiat and a CD Vauxhall Cavalier. When was the last time you saw one of these? That is fantastic. This rather fantastic 1984 Ferrari. That is rather lovely. Yes, the 308, absolutely beautiful. We don't often feature motorbikes on this channel, but a rather pleasant BSA Bantam parked up. That's great to see. And definite shout out to Riley, who works here at the Great British Car Journey, for taking on this Driver Survivor Mazda 626.
Hello.
In 10 seconds. Why the Mazda 626?
Because there's only 4 saloons left on the road, so you know someone's got to save it. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's done 50,000 miles.
Is that all?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a rare old thing.
Fantastic. Best of luck with it.
Thank you.
Really great.
I've got to save it from the Banger Boys. So,
absolutely, you have. So a little MGB Roadster in green. Quite an eclectic mix here today. There's quite some modern cars, so obviously we're going to focus on the old ones. And indeed, there is always a good turnout of MGs. Indeed, a very, very tasty Cortina. Beautiful. An early Triumph Spitfire. As I say, I think the weather's really helped it today. Terrific turnout. More modern Lotus. This is an interesting one. I think Ford-based Rochdale Olympic body. I'll say a few more modern ones. We've got Trotters Independent Trading. If you're in the UK, you know the joke on that. This car belongs to Tom of THT Motoring, another YouTuber. We're supposed to be meeting up actually today to do reviews on each other's cars, so it'll be a real treat for me to have a closer look at this Allegro. The last time I drove an Allegro I was 17. That's quite a while ago. So yeah, Peugeot 205 next to it. Cool. Very nice Triumph Vitesse 2 litre. Smashing that. Looks well on the wires. 2.8 injection gear, probably about 1987, and a 1980 Ford Escort. It's a very large Rolls Royce. It's obviously a dealership that's showing off a couple of their cars today, which is cool. The other being the Ferrari Mondial Cabriolet, in fact, a rare old beast. Trafalgar Blue Morris Minor. What car gathering would be complete without a Trafalgar Blue Morris Minor? A very purple Mini. And this is quite flamboyant. Yeah, so it's a 1949 Ford Prefect with a 3.1 litre V6 under the bonnet. Cool. Now next to Sunny Jim we have a pair of rather expensive and Exotica Jaguar E-types. So you couldn't get two cars or two brands of car more different than the Sunny and these lovely E-Types. I'm not normally a fan of the later E-Types like this one on an end plate, but that looks really cool in that colour. I really like it. It's the V12 and it's the manual, which is delicious. Yeah, that is really nice actually. That's the nicest later E-Type I've seen. Very bonny little Hillman Imp and a very bonny looking Herald in the two-tone blue on the end. That's a smasher, that is. So we do have some more modern classics as well. Obviously the Subaru, a Rover 400. This Rally Art Mitsubishi Evo is quite special. Oh yes, I like that. A Lotus Esprit Turbo lurking there. And whenever I come to the Great British Car Journey, it's always rather fun to look at Death Row, as I call it, at the back in the shed. This old Daimler, a Morris Ital, obviously all waiting their time, perhaps to have a little bit of attention before they end up in the museum itself. A Claim there in the background, lovely either Westfield or Caterham, obviously based on the Lotus 7. Next to a 2-litre Triumph TR7 convertible. Oh, that's rather nice, that Alpha coming in. Shout out to Mark, who is a subscriber. Thank you for coming up and saying hello. This is their delicious family-owned from new Ford Escort, a genuine two-door car that hasn't been turned into a rally car, thank goodness. Hopefully we'll get to see this a little later. Wow, look at this Porsche. I think we may have seen this one before at the Hurt Arms last year. Beautiful early Porsche 60. Stunning. I say it's a cracking turnout. We've actually run out of the main parking area. They're now having to line up. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is beautiful. We saw this one come in a little earlier. Stunning. Reminds me of Maya's Unos Roadster that she sold last year. A nice example. And again, we saw it come in earlier, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GT. Definitely decked up for a bit of historic rallying, this one, with the harnesses. Very nice. It's the engine bay of that Alfa Giulia that we saw before. A little Triumph Mayflower, I believe, in a rather contemporary looking grey metallic. Just chatting to the owner, apparently it is the original colour, which must have been quite a rare selection at the day. And behind that we've got obviously a Dolly 2CV, custard and burgundy. Triumph 2000, very nice. Peugeot 309. Getting rare now, as indeed is the Escort that's already off. Now, if this is a genuine Nova Sport, that is incredibly rare. I'm not expert enough to know whether that's sort of like an SR that's been dressed up as a sport or if it's a real sport, but yeah, it's beautiful, rare, whatever it is. Absolutely lovely. The majestic Daimler in navy blue. This is lovely. Lovely Citroen CX Palace, looking Very purposeful. The rear has sunk. And the absolutely bonkers dashboard, of course. So we're back at this delicious Escort, just chatting to Mark. Apparently restored about 13 years ago, but done incredibly sympathetically. Obviously not going down the rally car route, thank goodness. And we were just discussing the rather rare feature that on an H, it's still got the starter motor hole in the bumper. This bumper was hard to source, obviously, when it was restored, but that is a delicious period correct thing to see. Absolutely wonderful, still on 12-inch wheels. Beautiful. So he's very kindly let me have a quick look inside, and I was just joking with him, it's a shame we don't have smell-o-vision, because that is the smell of the 70s with the vinyl. I remember as a kid sitting on seats like that and getting stuck to them with my shorts on. Oh, she's lovely. Dragoon red, which is a very rare colour. And again, just chatting to the owner, nice that it's not overly restored in the sense that a lot of it is original. It's only the front wings really. The rest of it is pretty much as is. She's a cracker, that one. So we're into the overflow car park. As I say, terrific turnout today. And again, there's some really interesting things here. Obviously the V8 MG, which is splendid, and another E-Type. Good turnout of E-Types. And I'm sure we've seen this mightily impressive American before on a previous car show. The second bright red Lotus Esprit Turbo of the day. Like red buses. Nice little MX-5 and a rather cool Caddy, which again I think we've seen at a previous car show. What is rather cool is this Ford Escort XR3, not an XR3i, it's the carburettor version. Must be one of the last ones because it's on an 83 on the Y, so yeah, probably rarer than the XR3i's now. Don't know if you can make out through the reflection the striped XR3 seats. Brilliant. Shout out to Sven at BFD Drives, he likes his XR3i cabriolets, so there you go Sven, in all of the turquoise. We saw the Daimler earlier, now the Jaguar 2.4, and of course what is quite a modern car, the Morgan, but next to the Defender, as Trotter's Independent Trading heads out for the next deal. Fantastic. New York, Paris and Peckham. This Saab sneaked in while I wasn't looking. Very nice. Do like a Saab. And nice to see a couple of older ones out. The Vauxhall Victor. It's like the windscreen sort of bends, almost appears to bend backwards. But it's an optical illusion because it sort of wraps around. But yeah, what a cool old car. And behind it, the Hillman. The Super Minx. Wonderful. Beautiful, just glides past. Very purposeful looking GT Turbo. Very nice. This is a late arrival, this Super Minx Estate. We saw the saloon version earlier. But just chatting to the owner, it's fantastic to see the estate version. And actually, I have to say, you know, I like an estate on this channel. It really works in estate form, I think. I think the split tailgate. How wonderful, practical that is. Very original engine bay. Really nice. Fantastic to see it not restored to its nth degree. It's just in perfect condition as is. You know, it's just lovely, isn't it?
It is. And everything is solid, you know.
Yeah.
With a reassuring solidity of, yeah.
Yeah, a good old clunk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at the originality under the seat.
Look at, there's no rust.
Original mat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really solid,
vinyl.
isn't it?
And the top mat. I have the door cards. I've just taken them off because they were a bit loose. I'm going to.
A real load lugger with the seat down. That's just great. Yeah, great find. So original. So original. Chap said he bought it tail end of last year from H&H Auctions. What a great buy. Yeah, it's lovely that. Really, really nice.
Where are you? Hey, out you come. Hey, out you come. Does that feel like a safe place? It really isn't.
No, not the best place to hide, is it really?
Well, it's been a great turnout and I think the weather's definitely helped. Please look out for the other video with regards to the review of the Allegro. I think you'll enjoy that. I certainly did. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you again very, very soon.